Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service departments, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Ryan North of the Carroll Tigers, running Casey Miners of Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. Just got run of the 3,200. How do you feel, after running? You finished about a 10:29, you said?
Yeah, 10:29, yeah. It's first 2 mile of the season. Just wanted to go out here and race. It was a good day to race. A little windy, but temperature's pretty good. A little sunny, but the clouds came over at the last couple laps, so it was pretty adequate.
With the other teams here, you and Jacob kind of led the pack from the start. Kind of figured that was going to be the case tonight?
Yeah, I kind of looked at all the teams that were going to be here, and like you said, yeah, we led the pack, and it was just a good, tune-up, good beginning race for the season. It was a good starting point for sure.
How do you feel about that 10:29? Right where you want to be at? Do you want it to be a little bit slower going into the year?
It's not horrible, but I'd like to be a little faster. Hopefully this weekend at Drake Stadium at the Jim Duncan relays, I'll be a little faster, probably sub 10 by that time, but we'll have to see.
What was kind of the mindset going into the race? Was it just to get out early and kind of control the pace and lead most laps, or did you want to kind of start slower?
Yeah, I just kind of sat on Jacob's shoulder a little bit, and we kind of changed back and forth, blocking the wind a little bit. So we just kind of talked it going into it. We were gonna lead the wind for each other and kind of break the wind, but other than that, we just went out slow and kind of just kicked at the end and got it.
Every race, there's things you feel like you could have done better. What were some of those things that you saw tonight that you kind of want to improve on going on the rest of the year?
Definitely the middle laps. I could have gone a little faster. I was, clicking off 80s, and that's a little too slow. But for sure, definitely later in the season, I'll attack those middle laps and hopefully make them a little faster.
What was the best part of your race, you think? Was it the beginning or towards the end?
For sure, the beginning. That's when I was feeling the best and having a little fun. Talking with Jacob and stuff. It was just a good race, good fun race till the end. Kind of sucked a little bit at the end, but other than that, it was pretty fun, yeah.
Ryan, thank you, and good luck coming up the rest of the year.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'll hand it off to Jacob now. Jacob, you wrapped up a second-place finish. Ryan talked a little bit about you two just kind of leading most of the laps. Is that kind of your mindset as well, just to get out in front and kind of lead most of the race?
Yeah, I knew we had to push the pace because if we didn't, it'd probably be a pretty slow race. So, yeah, it was good.
Finished just a little over 10 minutes on that, probably a 10:30 somewhere in there. How are you kind of feeling about that? Is that right where you want to be at for this year?
Not right now, definitely not. I want to be low 10s, but I got a lot of work to do, and yeah.
Where do you feel like you could have been better at in today's race? Seems like a little disappointed with how you finished. Where do you think you could have been better at?
Definitely the last mile. The first mile always feels pretty easy, but then I don't know. It all falls apart at 6th lap, so I definitely need to work on the later part of the race.
Where do you feel like you're at your strongest? Was it the beginning?
Yeah.
Kind of looking at, as you go on throughout the year, you mentioned you want to get, a slower time. What do you really need to work on to try to achieve that slower time?
Well, I want to be low 10, so just keep being consistent with the mileage and more pace work, I think.
And Jacob, thank you for joining me. Good luck coming up the rest of the year.
Yeah, thank you.